Hi everybody, here in Williamson County, Carterville, looking at Route 13, pouring rain. Kind of difficult to see, but even in the drainage of the yard here in front of our studios, water ponding up. Rachel Dunsing on our team just drove in and said the road she came in on, which is just north and east here of the studios, was underwater. She thought might be impassable. Looking the other direction, I don't know if I can zoom this a little bit. That is water standing in our front yard, something we don't see very often. We actually have pretty good drainage here. Just part of the heavy rain that's falling all across southern Illinois, southeast Missouri, western Kentucky. Big concern with flooding, and not just river flooding. This is probably most likely going to add to the river flooding that we're looking at on the Ohio over the next couple of weeks. But this event now is going to start to create more in the way of flash flood issues all across the region. We saw some very heavy rain on radar just a few minutes ago moving into Franklin County. West Frankfort specifically looked like they were in for the next 30 minutes to an hour, some very heavy rain. We were watching strong storm cells moving through Union County into southern Jackson County that looked like they could be producing some wind damage, or at least some very strong wind gusts. But here in western Williamson County, as I'm looking at everything, you can see the little shrubbery here in front, the tree out front. There's almost no wind. We believe we're still right here just on the cool side of the warm front that's pushing north, and that warm front is tied to the low-level jet and jet streak that's probably producing a lot of those winds. So most of that, I think, is going to stay south of us. We may get a little bit of it, but more likely to move through Union County, Johnson County, and continue over. Again, the water in our yard. We've been in this building for a very long time. Most of during these events, I do have to say, I'm normally inside. Nick and Rachel inside right now, allowing me to get out here and share this with you. You can see the water I'm talking about there running into the new drainage that was put in with the Route 13 expansion. So I don't see any problems on Route 13. Traffic flowing pretty smoothly out there. I'll pick up a couple of vehicles. Doesn't seem to be a big problem, but a reminder to anyone that might be out for the rest of this evening, because we think this rain continues across southern Illinois through the evening hours. We should be starting to dry out maybe by 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, but if you're going to be out and about, be aware water across the road. You never want to drive into it because you just don't know how deep it is. Something may have washed out when we see water running like this, and may create a hazard that you haven't seen before. Hoping everyone will be aware of these changing weather conditions, potential for severe weather. Tornado watch in effect for western Kentucky, south 7 counties in southern Illinois, also Saline County in that as well, Gallatin, I believe. So be aware of these strong storms moving through, the heavy rain and flood potential that's going to be with us throughout the evening.